raise this camera up. Hey, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to my first installment of Junkin with Tea. Morning, Cindy. Just finished watching Nicole Spore. I was stressing. I'm like, I can't compete with her. So, but she finished just in time. So I'm just kind of waiting for till 10 o'clock hits and then I'll get started. Morning, Melissa. Morning, Sandy. I would have coffee over here, but when I open up this bag, I'm afraid I'm gonna spill it because this thing is humongous. Morning, Jean. Awesome. Yeah, my coffee's sitting over there. I need some gimmicky mugs for this gig. And I cannot zoom out anymore. My camera just won't go high enough. I need a new situation one of these days. But it's not today. So Mike got me, well, he got some of these bags somebody gave him, and I can't, it's so massive I can't get the whole thing in camera, but it's probably 36 inches. So it's folded up here, and I thought it might make some cool junk journal pages. So I'm gonna cut it up. I commandeered this one. I'm gonna cut, I think I want the width of this journal to be about, I'm gonna go with 7, or the height rather. Let's just cut it in half at 9 inches. So I'm gonna measure the 9-inch mark with one of my quilting rulers because it's so big, a regular 12-inch ruler won't work. I like this ruler, it's got a little lip edge on it, so I can place the lip onto my craft mat, and as long as I've got everything lined up, I can cut. So I'm just gonna take my finger blade knife and just start cutting it. It's too thick to even put in my giant guillotine cutter. I'm just going to make several passes. It's the best. Stuck somewhere. Just right there. Okay. I'll just take my scissors to that part, I think. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm going to have to trim off this other side too, so I've got one whole long continuous piece. And I'm just going to cut just barely any off it, but I do want it to also be even. So I'm going to line it up with the 4-inch mark here, just because it's in view. And line it up with the edge here. Is that thing in my way? Okay, we're about at 11 3/4 on there. Keep it straight. And slice this off. So these are lawn and leaf bags from, I think it was Home Depot. We'll see, it's the logo's on here somewhere, and I'm not concerned about any of the writing on here. I need a new blade on here, obviously. Let's see where we are. Now all this stringy stuff I'll use for something. Oh, spam callers, ew. I get complaints like that a lot on my job. Can't Verizon do anything about it? Sure, we'll just monitor every person in the foreign country that's doing it. Because most often that's where it's coming from. The ones that make me mad are the spam texts. I mean, come on. Man, that's something. It's because I'm trying to get through all these thicknesses here. It wants to be stubborn. And I don't want to press too hard. Right there is my problem child. Alright, scissors time. Woke up this morning to the reddest sky you ever did see. It was so cool. I ran outside to take a picture. By the time I got there, it was already lightening up. That's how quick the sun comes up. It's kind of cool. Alright. I don't care if it's a little bit rough even. So all these pieces, I mean, you could use them to tie. I don't like wasting anything. So, I mean, alright, so let's open this out, and it's still folded in half, basically. Good grief, there's a lot here. Ah, see, part of it came off. Okay, that's alright. Plenty there still. And Mike could use those for tucks, so I'm going to leave them on. And I'm going to do, probably, I'm going to attempt an accordion fold. Well, interesting how this is put together. It's 2-ply. Let me see what happens if I try to get the ply. Yeah, see, if I try to get the plies apart, it's going to rip. Sorry, I gotta find my clamps. My nose has decided to run. And I've got my air conditioner on this morning, of all things. Okay, so I'm gonna get my scoreboard and let it help me a little. This thing is humongous. It doesn't ever end. Now this accordion things are always a challenge for me. I'm going to need my bigger scoreboard. Just get my old We Are Memory Keepers. Yeah, so, yeah, the bag is humongous. So I thought, why not? I could get at least 2 out of it. It's like a big old snake. All right. Switch this situation. And I'm gonna score it at 5.5. I need a scoring tool. Here we go. Ugh. And fold this way. And I'm not gonna burnish the folds just yet. And I think the rest I'm gonna eyeball because, well, I'll fold. Yeah, I'm just gonna eyeball the rest. It's gonna be a lot easier that way. Good morning, Tracy. Oh, so yeah, I've made a couple. I am really very new to this. Biddy Penny introduced me to junk journals, and here's what I love first and foremost about them. Let me get this in camera view. Is that I can use, if I make them for myself, I can use all those pretty papers that I've been hoarding because they're so pretty. I hate to use them, and put them in my junk journal and still be able to look at them and all that ephemera and stuff like that. I don't have any idea if I got this good or not, but it's gonna be good enough. Come on. This thing goes for miles. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing because it's very awkward here. But a journal like this, you don't have to sew in signatures or do anything like that. It's just an accordion. All right, let me try going this direction and have it hanging down below me because it's very, very awkward. My main thing is just trying to make sure that everything's straight, kind of. This ends are straight. And since it's 2-ply, we can actually have some pretty cool tucks going on and hiding places. I know, right? Well, Melissa, I just look at it or like store my ephemera in it. Now there's a little weird spot right here that I need to kind of just... I'll show you the one that I've been working on, but I really wanted to do this morning. Get this out of the way because it's been sitting there calling me. So for instance, I mean, I make a lot of cards and I don't send them. This is my current junk journal that I'm working on. And it's messy, you know, that's the whole point of it. And like, I love this I Spy page. Yes, they sell for a lot of money. I love this little thing. I just like looking at them. I don't know. Remember we did this together on a live. That was the 5-thing challenge. All these little things that I like to make, tags and things like that. It's just a place to kind of put them. And there's like pocket storage where you could put your ephemera. This came from my grandmother's magazine. Just so you can, it's like a scrapbook almost, only it's got junk in it instead of pictures. So, you know, you can have fun making all these little tuck pockets and just little things to look at. So it's entertaining, and then I just love these papers. So that came from my grandmother's magazine as well. You guys saw me make this together with, this was a paper towel. Oh, let's see here. Oh yeah, and I did this. This was a junk mail envelope from Geico that I just covered with some paper that I liked. And a little tuck spot there. You can put all kinds of stuff in there. Just stuff. It's just stuff. So, and that appeals to me because like I love this paper. And if I put, it's not, to me, it's not suitable for a card, really. I mean, it can be, but it's, you know, it's such a large piece, and you can't really appreciate the colors until you've got the whole piece. So, little tuck spots here, and I'm still, this is a work in progress. I still have several signatures to do. This is one of my favorite pages right here. Got a little tuck thing I made there. So just all those little things that you make and do with your stamps. You can do them bigger, smaller, however, you know, whatever floats your boat. So, and then I made this cover, and this is just collage that I sewed together and then put, you know, mixed media. So mixed media stuff. Anyway, back to our foldable here. Our accordion journal. Oh, that's a good idea, Cindy. This one's going to be a little bit of a trick to fold right here because it's really stiff right there. But I got it. So this is the middle of the bag. Yeah, a lot of people make travel journals. I don't travel, so I don't have any desire for it. Now that's tricky. That could almost be a... And you see how my accordions go. And that's okay. Okay, let's see if I can get this fold to go. That could be a little spot for a pen. So it just kind of allows you to do, just kind of like an art journal. I don't know. I haven't done an art journal yet, but I think I probably will. Just something that's for you so that you can practice your skills. Go wild, be free, all that stuff. Yeah, we need to get our gel plates out and play with them. I know Elizabeth did a gel plate video the other night. It was pretty good. Almost there. My fold is being crazy right there because of this part right here, which is fine. Just mainly trying to keep everything close to even on the top and bottom. It doesn't really matter. Again, it's a junk journal. Have it how you want it. I think I got that one way off. Okay, no I didn't. We're good. We're good to go. So this is just like a little junk journal. And Lord knows, I have massive amounts of ephemera that are just sitting in bags. And it's so cool if you can just go through and pick stuff out instead of, you know, trying to dig. Dumping it all out. You can put your favorite stuff in your junk journal. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Oh, Melissa, so, I mean, honestly, it's not for everyone. I'm going to go ahead and trim this off right there. I'm going to try and use my ruler as a guide. Just that excess piece because it's, you know, hanging over. It's more than I need. Well, that's got to be the world's crookedest cut, but that's okay. So see, now we've got an accordion journal. You can do pages on both sides. Now this is sort of crazy, but which makes me think I should flip it. And this should be the top. Let's see. What happened to that part I was just looking at? Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. No, so no matter which way I turn it, these are going to be upside down. So, I think what I'll do is I'll make them into some tucks like this. Maybe. Maybe. So this is kind of where they messed up when they glued the bag together. Oh, let's see if I can straighten that out. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Not really. Not really. All right. I'm going to glue this piece down right here, right now. see if I can. I'll fight you. I like the looks of that. Still gonna have to go that way. At least took some of the bulk out. I'm trying to think if I want to tuck something underneath it. Okay, it's a page on its own. Okay, wait a second. Never mind that. That should be going like that. Here's the one with the weird tuck. Let's mess with it a little. I still think that could be a pen spot. Just gonna trim it up here. And glue it down. I know. So you gotta, hi Genevieve. So you gotta just kind of work with them, you know? Just consider them part of the design. Make them into part of the design. I don't want to get glue all over my mat because it doesn't clean up as easy as a glass mat. But this doesn't glare as bad, so it works for this. Plus, I can cut on it whenever I want. So I just kind of glued those little edges together because I don't want them fraying much. A little bit of fraying is cool. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and burnish this down really well. I'm going to leave that part open and just glue this part right here on the bottom and just along the side. I have some paper, honestly, y'all, excuse me, that I've had for a couple of years and not touched. And the main reason for it, honestly, is because I tend to not like to use paper that wants to crack when you fold it. You know the kind I mean? Yeah, Betty Penny for junk journals, that's for sure. She does some cool stuff. And you know me, I'm still kind of into grunge, but I want to do a bird journal because I don't know, I'm just obsessed with birds lately. So this page is weird. That's okay. So what I'll do is I'll make a tear. It then becomes a tuck. See, that part's kind of stuck, so I'm going to stick this part down. And since this folds, this can still be kind of a tuck. Mainly, let me just glue that one down. And I got, I did get some 12 by 12 Tim Holtz paper. You can't find it anywhere anymore. So I was excited to get that. If I do covers on here, I would only do the front and the back because I want to be able to use both sides. So I'm going to call this the front, and I can cover that. So I'm not even worried about that. Let's do that. Exactly. Love the weird. Yeah, Luise Heinzl is amazing. She's amazing. Let's see here. Oh, y'all, I bought these little things. I got them at Hobby Lobby. I think they're from, well, sacks and things, but they're little glazing sacks. And I love them. I just think they're cool. And I've been putting like ephemera in these white ones because you can still kind of see through them. Let's see if you can see through these ones. Not really, but let's see here. If I did, I don't really want to tuck on the front cover. Let's see here. I want something rather, where are my birds? Okay. Here's some ephemera that I got from, I think I printed it from somewhere, my porch prints or something. This definitely came from my porch prints. So I'm gonna do kind of a cluster collage on the front page. Oh, you're watching bunnies and chicks. Aren't those cute? Let's see, I don't want botanical. So you see, I bought these at Michael's. It's one of those 10-drawer things, and I didn't put the stops in so I can pull it out when I want it. Got some snippets here. Also, Julia at Camelia Craft Designs. Beautiful stuff. She does some really cool stuff. Oh. Let's see what we got here. See, I don't like, here's why I don't like these. I don't like this sticky stuff on here. So, these can go in one of the glazing bags. Have my eye on this one. And I don't mind leaving a little bit of that orange there just for fun. So I think I'm going to go that direction, but I'm going to do some stamping on here. Let's see here. What have I got? Oh shoot, what the heck did I just drop? Oh man. I dropped it all. I'm going to do this from Technique Junkies. This math equations. I absolutely love this stamp. And I bought this. This is a Dina Wakley Media thingy. Acrylic. So I like it for big stuff. Because I don't want to always stick my stuff in my platform. I'm not looking for perfection at all. Let me go in with, you know what? I'm going to go in with this Lighthouse Archival ink. And I'm just trying to get some texture. Yeah, well, that's true. I can trim off that. See, I like the looks of the math. I'm not saying I like math, especially this, which I probably have it upside down because I don't recognize the equations. Oh no, not the Benadryl. Yeah, this is a good one. I have, you know, the thick ones, but this is nice and thin, so that's why I like it. All right, where did I put the lid? Let's see where we are now. Okay, I need some stamping over here and here, but I'm not going to use this stamp. I love my Technique Junkie stamps as much as I love my Tim Holtz stamps. That's saying a lot. Yeah, those chicks were adorable. I mean, adorable. Let's see here. I think I have, these are my smaller TJs. I love this girl right here. She's everything. Let's do her. We'll go with the go with the evergreen bough. She's getting lots of wear and tear because I love her so much. This is just a smaller one. This is a Wendy Vecchi one. I need to clean that off because it's losing its stick. Okay. Of course, she's not showing up real great because I couldn't get a lot of good pressure, but she's also very grungy anyway, if you look at the picture. Yeah, I think Simon's coming out with new blocks. I hope. Let's see what else I got here. And I want to do that one, that bright color. I don't think I've even opened this one yet. Nope, I haven't. Don't be bad and not use your stud. I don't think the plum will show up very well. Let's do sepia. Hobby Lobby had these on sale. I think I got like the 4-block pack for like $3. So I got everything they had. All right, let's put this down right here. Okay, so the whole page is covered with stuff. What the heck did I do? Oh, okay. Crazy. All right. Yeah, I think I'll go something like that. They're both, Jean. I've got both the archivals and just regular, the Tim Holtz and the regular archivals. Hey, y'all, let me show you. I want to show you this card I made this morning. What do you think? So I should be getting my gilding stuff this morning, but I couldn't wait to gild things. So I had created this background, you know, with my heavy metal method. It's got a ship in the background. And I got these yesterday, 40% off at Hobby Lobby. They're Tim Holtz butterflies. And then I did, I used some, the vellum from the wallflowers. Oh, that stuff is so pretty. And then just, I took some of the scraps of the vellum that I had cut off and cut them into strips. So, yeah, I had fun doing that. It's just, sometimes I just want to create to create. And that's kind of what junk journaling is like. So, I do like to grunge up my stuff here. So, I am going to grab my ink here and I'm going to do, let's do walnut stain. And I'm going to do this page as well. So, I'm just going to do the edges. And this one's just going to be a miscellaneous junk journal. I'm not making it themed or anything, just because, you know, it's this fun bag. And I mean, even if you don't, hang out and watch. It's fun. I like watching. Okay. Yes, exactly, Cindy. Well, and I mean, it's, you don't really see their rightful colors in action with what I'm doing because I'm working on, you know, craft colored paper. But they still work out well. This, I don't remember where I printed it from, but it's just a trip. I like trippy things. Just more visual interest. Get a little dirt on here and there. And I'm gonna do the book, cat book. If you ever watch Nik the Booksmith, oh my gosh. She's so fun to watch because she does, like, she makes junk journals and she makes books. And a lot of her videos, she has like a mystery involved. And she talks about in depth, you know, the circumstances of the murder or whatever. Is so cool. I love her. All right, let's get these down. And I'm just using my reptile adhesive. In some spots, I'll be using this Fabri-Tac. But this stuff's real expensive and it comes out of the bottle really fast. So I try to avoid using it as much as I can. Today's my first day of having to go to work at 6:30 at night and work until 10:30. I have no idea what my work's going to be like at night because I've never worked nights before. The latest I've worked was until 8 o'clock at night, and then it was kind of sketchy too. But I think we close at 10, so I think the last half an hour is just, you know, closing out the queue. I don't even need these to be glued on perfectly. You see, I printed this on a piece of test paper from my printer. Okay. Yeah, I know. I could tell you some stories though, because we used to open at 6 in the morning, so my shift was 5:45. And do you want to talk about that's when I got the most unwanted advances type phone calls, and that's as much detail as I'm going to get into there. But you know, when you're a person like me, you never know who you're going to get on the phone, right? It could be somebody that is very easily offended. And I'm not. That kind of stuff, I'm just like muting the person and laughing my butt off because I think it's funny. I'm the person that made crank phone calls, so let's get, see, I bought that little box thing from the latest ideology, and I covered it with paper and this little tape. And I bought these, and the main reason I bought them is so I could steal the idea, so I could get the measurements. So you see, I made a little template. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use a little bit of this really skinny washi tape, because it's fun. I want it to go right here, and I will be putting glue underneath it because I don't trust it to stay. It might stay. We'll leave it and see how it goes. Now I'm a little crooked here. I'm okay with that. And do I want to put a snippet on the front page? So these are called snippets if you've never seen them before. You just basically take your junk and stick it all together. See if I want any of these snippets. I kind of like that one there. I do that though. I'm kind of a balanced person, so that's the other tricky part to junk journaling, is getting balance when you don't need it. Yeah, Mike likes to be really rude to them. And you know what? I mean, they're just a person doing their job. They might be annoying me, but they're just someone doing their job. So there, I'll pop a little snippet on there. And some of these I sew, and some of these I glue, and some of them I staple. See what I mean, though? The sticky stuff is just annoying. I'm going to cut it off, as Cindy suggested. And too, if you ever wondered, you know, what is this ideology and why would I want it? This is why. Because you might be putting it on things. And in fact, let me do this. This is the front page. I want to mark it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a paper clip and embellish it. This is fun to do as well. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I think I want to get a piece of pattern paper. I think I can use one of these. Oh, there's a bird. See, I'm keeping those birds. I want to do birds. I want to do birds. I want to do lots and lots of birds. Yes, those are my favorite kind of prank calls that I used to make. And my son Joe and I used to do them too. And yeah, shame on us, but he was so funny. He would like call Walmart, the management, and he'd call in sick. I used to just laugh my butt off. Yeah, this is so-and-so. I'm not coming to work today. I'm hungover. I'm sick. Let me talk to the boss. Can I come get my paycheck anyway? It's just terrible. Oh, yeah, Melissa, you know what? I got to tell you, though. My son passed away, and I got a call from a bill collector the other day that was trying to collect for one of his ambulance bills. And I told him that he died, right? And they want me to produce a death certificate. I'm like, leave me the heck alone, dude. I don't want to, I shouldn't, no. So what I'm doing here is I'm just tearing the paper so that it's roughly around the same size as the paper clip. So, yeah, I don't do the someone died trick. Because they still will make you want to prove it. They'll still tell you to prove it. Jerks. I'm just mucking this up a little here. I'm going to take the small part, put it here, just so I can kind of get a size, because I want to make like a pocket sort of thing. So I need something this size, and I could probably still use this. I don't want any gold showing though. I couldn't find any funky colored paper clips, so here we've got this piece of scrap right here that will work. Exactly. Yeah, I was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, we want you to make an email, put ABC in the subject line, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, you know, I really don't want to. So I'm just kind of gluing this to cover that gold. It still will be functional. I think I might have messed up there. No, I didn't. I want this. Yeah, no, there we go. Could hang a dangle off of there if I wanted to. Okay, now I need to grab another little scrap. This is so easy, it's not even funny. You know what, and my husband gripes about it, but I never have my ringer on. Ever. Because I can't have people calling me, you know, I can't have my phone ringing while I'm working. Now this, I'll just kind of, I need for the glue to dry, so I'll just kind of use a couple of these little clippies here, so it'll stay together while it's drying. There's a little bit of gold showing, but I can live with that. I can throw some paint on there. Well, I can actually throw a decoration on there. So let's see here. What do I got? We have here. You think I don't collect Tim Holtz stuff? I do. And I use it. I'm looking for something small. Well, that's cool. You could actually string something through it. And you know what? A bingo chip. I know there's one in here. There we go. There we go. Because I'll show you. Okay, it should still open up. Oh, you're right. There we go. So the glue's just stuck to the paper clip. You're right, I messed that one up. All right, let's get that off, because I just want the glue on the paper clip, not on the paper. You're right, you're right, you're right. Let's see if I can do it. I might need a bigger piece, huh? Let's grab a bigger piece. Didn't think about that. Weren't thinking, don't you know? And I don't have to often re-ink this thing because I use it so much that it's pretty saturated. So I'm just going to set that on there and let it dry. I'm not going to clip it because, yeah, obviously if I clip it, it's going to spread the glue down to the paper below. There we go. Okay. Let's do just a block on it. Hi, Susie. Well, see, Melissa, you're already a junk journal and you didn't know it. Oh, is it thundering there, Carla? I know our Chihuahua was stuck to Mike like glue this morning. So we're just junking here for a bit. Yeah, so it's what our weather guy was saying is if it clears up and warms up today, we might get some severe weather tonight. So I won't be heartbroken if my power goes out. All right, I'm gonna grab a piece of lace. Hey. When you're junk journaling, you got crap everywhere. This is some lace I got on Amazon. Let's see, hopefully I get the end really quickly. Of course I'm not going to. Here we go. Just a little piece of lace. Oh. Yeah, I decided that Friday mornings I would do lives because since my schedule changed and it's mostly going to be focused on junk journaling because I know that, you know, some friends are interested and some aren't. And some people just want to visit, they don't care. And I'm okay with that. Okay. So I'm going to just lay a little bit of glue down on this piece of paper. Lay that down. And let me just grunge this up a little. And I'm just using walnut stain ink. So now, pretty much, you can't see the gold paper clip. I'm just going to press down on that for a minute. It's fun to do, Susie. I mean, I avoided it too, and then just Bitty Penny got me bitten. And, yeah. All right. So now, this could be clipped right here. And it's movable. So there, I got that space covered because it was bothering me. So we got our cover done. So, just to recap, the bag. Where did I put the other half of the bag? I lost it. I cut it in half. Ah, no, that's not it. Where'd it go? Oh, you guys. My life is crazy. Anyway, this was a lawn and leaf bag from Home Depot, and I can't find where I put the other half that I cut in half. And accordion folded, so it will be an accordion style journal. And see, if you put stiff pages in here, they'll stay nice. Where is it? Golly. That's probably under. Yeah, here it is. So it's these lawn and leaf bags. And this is half of the bag. And I just cut it in half with my knife and accordion folded, nothing perfect. And this is what we'll continue working on in the coming weeks. So my aim is every Friday morning. And see how the back of the paper clip. Now I'll probably decorate here, but I can move that. Yeah, it's going to be a fun little journal, and you know, give us a focus. So if you happen to go to Home Depot and pick one of these up, it'd be great if you wanted to just kind of fool around while we're doing this. It's not too many pages, but by the time it's done and decorated, it'll probably be about this thick. Because when you decorate both sides, it just gets fatter and fatter and fatter and fatter. Messy? Is that how you craft, Carla? Messy? Because that's how I craft. And I wouldn't have it any other way. But alas, I've got to do laundry and get on with my normal people day. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me today. Next Friday we'll do these 2 pages maybe, because we spend a lot of time just cutting this thing out. And here is our first page. Yeah, you need them for your yard leaves too. Well, we mulch ours, so we don't really need them, but he gave us 2 of them. And so I might commandeer the other one too. And I could take both halves and I could double the size of this thing, but I really don't need one that big, because once it's about that tall, you know, that's going to be like anything like this. Maybe I'll keep the barcode, maybe I'll cover it. Words, I don't mind if there's words in there. I don't mind if there's little weird pages in there, little crazy tucks. We'll take advantage of those things. All the way, hey? Thank you guys again for coming and hanging out with me this morning. I gotta go. Have a great day. Hopefully everybody stays safe from the storms. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you for coffee next Friday, junk journaling, and probably Wednesday night for a live. Have a good one. Bye. Oh, hey, Crystal, just leaving. Sorry. Next time. Oh, thanks, Jean. Yeah. At least it's only 4 hours. You guys have a good one.